of the adversarial glory. Ladies and gentle mages, civilians across the multiverse, welcome back to another episode with Man, and today we've got a juicer for you. We've got obnoxious Ob Nixilis, the adversary. That is quite the tongue twister, but new Capenna is here, and look at all of the good stuff we have. We've got pretty much like a nice little Anvil deck with Ob Nixilis, the adversary. So this card is going to be everywhere. I think you're going to see Rakdos, you're going to see Mardu, you're going to see Jund with the, I mean, there's a bunch of different things you can do with Ob Nixilis. This card is insane. Now, instead of like complaining, oh my god, this card is so crazy, the hype is real, all I'm going to say is this thing is obnoxious for a reason. I don't know where the future lies, but this thing is going to be the centerpiece, and this is going to be format defining, in my opinion. But, you know, hey, we'll see. It's too early to call, but Ob Nixilis is going to have a casualty ability. This thing has casualty X, and then you get to copy it. I'm not going to go through every card because I feel like that's a little bit redundant. You probably already know what this does, but I'll give you a little rundown. You're going to be able to copy itself, and whenever you copy itself, the bigger one with 3 is going to be able to create the double token, and then the +1 is going to be able to just to accrue value, and then you pretty much just have them pinging life and gaining life every single turn until you have double bonkers, until you're just, yeah, out bonkering your opponent. So that's kind of what I got going on here. Other than that, we have a pretty standard type of decor here. We got Bloodtithe Harvester, Oni-Cult Anvil, Surge, Epicure, and Shambling Ghast, Deadly Dispute. We've all seen these cards before. Typical Oni-Cult Anvil deck. Now the new card, Tenacious Underdog. This card is absolutely insane. For Blitz, you pay 2 life and you can play it out of your graveyard. I think that in any sort of mono black aggro deck, this is gonna have to be ran. Now I'm running it in 3 because I think at 4, it kind of does what it does. It kind of recurs and beats your opponent's face in. But I think 4 might be a little bit overzealous because you don't really need it. It pretty much does what it does in the quantity that you need it. So I'm running 3, but this card is absolutely gas. I don't know if I'm going to run 4 of it or not, but it's definitely at least 3 of, because it's so good. Now, Immersturm Predator, I think, just adds a little bit of zest onto this match. We do create a lot of 1/1s with Oni-Cult Anvil, so that is going to be what I want to do with the Immersturm Predator. And it does give you a win condition, because if you can have a big, tall creature in the air, you're going to be able to win the mirror match very, very easily. And then this is the wild card. I mean, this is just, we're just doing this for fun. Professional Facebreaker. Menace, whenever one or more creatures deal combat, create a treasure token, sacrifice a treasure, and then exile the top card of your library. But before we get into the gameplay, make sure to leave a like. The button looks just like this. Go ahead and subscribe if you have not already. But without further ado, let's get ready to vanquish some enemies. Puzzling Enigma. Hey, that's enigmas are pretty puzzling. I'll give you that. So let's go ahead and keep this. Pretty good hand here. Definitely pretty good. We've got a Meathook Massacre as well, so getting hot here. The Ob Nixilis, the adversary, is going to be just, I mean, this card is absolutely insane. There's a reason you're going to see this everywhere. I'm going to try and like diversify my decks going forward, but it's going to be hard not to justify running this Ob Nixilis. It's that good. And this also has double strike. That's a little annoying. Can't really do anything with that, so let's just drop our Harvester. Harvester of Sorrow. That's a Metallica reference to all my fellow metalheads out there. But the Illuminator, I can't ever say this, Virtuoso. Hopefully I said that right, but okay. This deck is really cool. I actually really like this a lot. This thing's going to get really good, and it's going to connive too. Oh my god, this thing is really crazy. So going against the draw, I think as long as we can go for Meathook, well, we should be kind of okay here. But they're going to be able to get really big here, huh? And this has double strike. Okay. Ooh, okay, that doesn't feel good. That does not feel good at all. I think we're just gonna have to kill this because this expanded anatomy puts more counters on this thing. We can't. We just can't let that happen. So we have to kill this right away. We're never gonna be able to Meathook it too. So, wow, that's unfortunate. We have to do that. Dang, that is unfortunate. Okay. What I think I do now is swing in with that, but we could go for Ob Nixilis, but I don't think that's the right move, because this thing is so good. I think we have to swing in here and pray that they use the Clarion Spirit. They don't. Okay. We can't even really go for Ob Nixilis now. We kind of screwed ourselves, huh? This deck has a hard time killing things that get really tall. So if we go for Ob Nixilis here, sacrifice this, create a 1/1. They can't kill both, right? I'm gonna try it out. I know this is not good, but this thing flies too. They can kill one of them. They can kill one of them. So come out, my beautiful OP creature.
Notions of morality.
Let's go ahead and do this. We'll keep the non-one, the non-legendary.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Pleasure doing business with you. Hello, Ob Nixilis. So we're gonna get a devil token out here. This is how it works. You're gonna get a devil token out with the 3/3 or the 3 power or 3 loyalty. I can't talk today. And then this one's gonna get bigger over time. Now this anatomy is gonna be able to fly over and kill one of them. It is what it is. It is what it is. We gotta just clear the board. The way this deck works is if we can just clear the board, that's gonna be how we win. So yeah, this Ob Nixilis is gonna die.
No one beats me and survives.
Another land. We're getting flooded here. Oh gosh, darn. Okay. How do we do this? I think. I mean, we can't Meathook for 3. That's the issue here. Well, let's just go ahead and do this. We'll do this right away. The life gain could be very relevant in this match.
Your punishment is my entertainment.
I mean, it's still gonna be okay. We're still gonna be able to kill this thing. What I'm nervous about is they actually discard. So I'm praying they don't have a slip out the back. If they have a slip out the back and can remove this thing, I'm pretty sure they do. But let's just go for it anyway. Let's swing in here. Either way, we're gonna be able to Meathook Massacre our own devil. Okay, so they either have the +1/+1 or they don't, right? So if we go for Meathook for 2, I guess they can save 1 or not. So I'm gonna hit your face, and then we're gonna Meathook for 2. Okay, Meathook for 2. Okay, no slip out the back. That is awesome. Thank goodness. We clear the board. That is going to be a load off. So the way this deck works is they can't really, it's hard for them to win without creatures. So there's a Light Scribe. Okay. And a Spirit. Why didn't they play this? Why didn't they play the Spirit first? We get another land. Oh god, what is going on? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's like 9 lands and 12 cards. And we're running like 23. That's so bonkers. Okay. I don't know why they didn't play the Spirit second, right? Or first, and then play that. They would have got an extra 1/1, but I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining. I think we have to just use the Adversary. I know they just get that, whatever.
Defy me, and you'll lose everything.
So let's pop this blood token, get this action Oh no! What? Okay, well, our plan was to go for maybe this later to protect the Ob Nixilis, but let's see if we can do this. Okay, come on, we can't get another land, right? Okay, we do get the Tenacious Underdog. Thank goodness. Thank goodness. That is going to be at least some sort of protection. We'll drop the Haunted Ridge, and hopefully they don't have some sort of buff, but you know, this deck has a lot of buffs, so I want to be able to protect the Ob Nixilis, and then the Underdog can come back with Blitz, so that's pretty good. What you got for us? What you got? The Light Scribe is going to be able to power themselves up with +1/+1 if they cast an instant or sorcery. And of course, no, this is going so badly. No, oh goodness. Okay, it's the nut worst top deck that we can get, but at least we get to save our Ob Nixilis. This is just until end of turn, right? So these are both 3/3s. I guess we just take it. I guess we just take it, right? I mean, what else? Okay, so now we can actually trade with them. So okay. I guess now we can create a devil token and then we can kill the spirit with the Voltage Surge. Not good times, though. These are not good times.
My goons will make quick work of you.
So now we can go for the Crucible Defiance to at least put up some blockers, use Voltage Surge on the Spirit. Okay, hopefully they don't get a super good draw again, but this is, yeah, this is good though. This is a good game. I like this a lot. This is gonna be a nail biter. We live for nail biters on release day. Okay. Yep, it's not sexy using a Voltage Surge. It's not sexy using a Voltage Surge on a 1/1 weenie in the air, but I want to be able to keep the Ob Nixilis alive. That is going to be, that's everything. We got the Ob Nixilis avatar, we got the Ob Nixilis everything. So I think we just play this now, right? There's no reason of holding it back. In case we have like an Immersturm Predator or something a little bit bigger. Okay. Okay. Let's drop the Epicure. We do get a blood token that we can't use right away, but I think the blood token might be relevant in due time. So Ob Nixilis is gonna poke you.
Your punishment is my entertainment.
Your punishment is my entertainment. How awesome is Ob Nixilis though? I mean, just so sick. So okay, we actually get it down to 9, which is cool. As long as they can't fly or something, I mean, we still have enough board presence here. Clarion Spirit, don't you dare. Oh, no. No. Oh, it's brutal. It's brutal. Let's see, how are we going to get out of this? I guess we can +1. Oh, wow, they're swinging. Oh, I kind of wasn't expecting that. Okay. Do we triple block? I mean, we get Meathook Massacre triggers too, so I think we keep the Devil. Maybe we want some life from the Ob Nixilis. Okay, let's do this. So we're gonna get some Meathook triggers here. I mean, they are low on life themselves. Voltage Surge. Okay. Let's go ahead and pop them. We want the life gain. So down to 4.
Defy me, and you'll lose everything.
Defy me and you'll lose everything, Ob Nixilis says. I'm starting to believe him. Do we just pass? Let's just pass. Was that a misplay? Because I swing in here, they could just chump. If they were smart, I don't know if... Right? They could just chump. And then we kind of just cry. Like, right? So they're going to swing all out for Ob Nixilis. I think yeah, okay, yeah, we take it. Ob Nixilis is last one standing. Let's go. Dedenne the final. Isn't that a Pokemon? I'm pretty sure it's a Pokemon. So, okay. This is a horrible hand. We are on the draw, though. Do we just gamble for it? I mean, we have a lot of removal. Maybe they just have a lot of creatures that we can kill. So, Epicure, okay. If we just get into a creature or something, Meathook, okay, it's not going to be too good. But we have tons of removal. At least they are playing creatures, so I guarantee they are playing Ob Nixilis because it's really, really good. So, hopefully, maybe we can clear the board before they get into it. Ooh, that's not good. That's not good. Playing second in this format with Ob Nixilis, I can already tell is going to be a huge problem because there's just not enough removal. And then we do have a Harvester, so that's nice. But like I said, you have to just pray to the high heavens that they don't have an Ob Nixilis, because if they get Ob Nixilis on turn 3 with a sacrificed creature, they get 2 of them, and that is just so bad. Okay, so Fable the Mirror Breaker is better by default. Definitely better by default, so that's nice. Shop Haunted Ridge, and I think we're actually going to swing in here. Let's go ahead and pressure them a little bit. Down to 17. We can always go for Voltage Surge. I'm kind of liking that. I kind of am. Let's go ahead and just kill this thing right away. Don't want them getting into anything. Yep, end turn, again, pretty sure. Well, not pretty sure. I'm pretty sure they would have used Ob Nixilis if they had it. So maybe they don't. But you gotta be nervous about it. Okay, so Deadly Dispute. Okay. We have our own Deadly Dispute. Hopefully we can get into our... I hate to say it, like, these matches are going to be, can you get into your Ob Nixilis before they do? So, okay, so they go for Oni-Cult Anvil. Yeah, again, still better than that dreaded Ob Nixilis that we are searching for as well. Are they gonna swing? They are gonna swing. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. We can actually Meathook for 1 and save our Harvester and kill them, so that's actually really cool. Yep, that's fine. 16 to 18, but I think we're gonna be okay. Let's go for Deadly Dispute. On this little Blood token. Come on, baby. There it is. There it is. The Ob Nixilis in all of the adversarial glory. Wow, look at that thing. Look at that thing. You can just feel you can just feel like the power radiating off it. I think we're gonna go for Meathook Massacre for 1, or we can go for Ob Nixilis, but I don't really want to. Let's go ahead and just pop this off for 1. Yeah, let's go ahead and do this. Put it off for 1, we'll kill them, we'll save ourselves, and I know that we can't go into Ob Nixilis, obviously, but I still think that's the value play here. And then we can drop this for red, and then use Voltage Surge on the Kiki Jiki. So, okie dokie. Okie dokie. So Synthesizer's okay. Synthesizer's okay, so this is going to be Mire. I have a, I mean, again, we're going to see so much Rakdos, and just like a Jund, even like maybe Mardude. I mean, you're gonna see so much black and red. It's going to be absolutely nuts in this format until something happens. I don't want to like say, you know, hey, something is getting banned or rebalanced or anything, but I think eventually it will happen. But you know, we don't know. We don't know yet. So the Smelter, hello Smelter. Do they don't have any sort of way to sacrifice this for the land, right? No, they can't do that. Okay. Okie dokie. So the Smelter's a problem, actually. Smelter's actually a pretty big problem. But so is the Kiki Jiki. Oh man, this is actually pretty rough. I think we're gonna take away the Kiki Jiki. I know the Smelter makes 3/1 hasters, but if we can copy the Ob Nixilis, we can still block it off because it's got 1 toughness. So gain a little bit of life. Yeah, I like it. I like it. And we have to get an Epicure. Epicure is going to be really, really nice here. So I think we are going to swing in with Harvester. Yeah, let's swing in with the Harvester. I will. Okay, they got Anvil up, so they can just sacrifice it, but I don't know if they want to. We kind of want to keep our Ob Nixilis safe too. Let's go ahead and keep it safe. I'm gonna go for the Epicure. Let's go for the Epicure here. Epicure looks and sounds good. We can go for Deadly Dispute. Deadly Dispute allows us to draw some more cards and then bust our treasure token. That's a little bit more mana efficient. Let's go ahead and do that. We're not really worried about hoarding treasures, I don't think. So let's go ahead and just bust our Deadly Dispute, or well, our Deadly Dispute and our treasure token here. Another Meathook, and let's go ahead and use Adversary. Obviously, you already know we're doing this, baby. Let's go. Look at the aura. I told you the aura is so powerful. We're gonna give up the Epicure here. And we do get the Meathook triggers, which just adds on to the ping damage, which is really, really nice. And again, this Smelter, even if they make a 3/1, we're going to be able to be just fine.
Oh, when I'm done with this city, the streets will run red.
Let's run red. Okay, so you're going to take the legendary creature and then make the devil token. It's more important to keep the non-legendary, usually. So, let's do this.
Shake down the locals.
Let's shake down the locals. So lose 2 life. Okie
And
dokie.
you lose everything.
Lose 2 life, and man, we kind of want to keep this Mire, but we could have put down an Epicure as well too. So perhaps we kind of screwed up there. But again, hey, that's the new meta. We're adapting, we're learning, we're losing value, but it's okay because we're learning. I haven't really gotten this. I feel like that's probably my biggest weakness as a competitive MTG player is I don't adapt well. I'm more of like a master. I'm more of like a repetition guy, and then just like mastering the craft rather. So right now is my good time to defeat me. My rank is going to probably dribble as the days go on, just because I have to like kind of figure out what's the best here. I'm still not even sure. Like, what is the Anvil version of Ob Nixilis better than the Jund version. I don't know yet. I get the jury, but that's what makes it so fun. That's what makes Magic so fun. Meathook Massacre for 2 is going to clear the board. Okay, well, it is what it is. Okay. Ours is going to trade. We're going to deal 1 damage to your face, and then our Meathooks are just going to trade. It seems okay. They do end up with 1 construct. Looks like they're going to probably use a Voltage Surge. Yeah, the Voltage Surge on one of ours, so that's unfortunate.
Next time, I'll cut you down.
Woo-wee, this isn't good. This isn't good. We're going to go ahead and pop them. Do what we can.
Your punishment is my entertainment.
Your punishment's my entertainment. Okay, let's go ahead and use the Epicure here. Take him down to 8. We're gonna have to sacrifice this token. I think we just wanna draw real quick. So let's go ahead and pop this Swampy out. Hopefully we get something that's not a land. And we do get a Tenacious Underdog. Tenacious Underdog is wonderful, absolutely wonderful in this deck here. So place that down. No blitz for us. I don't want to play the blitz. And I want to keep this Mire. We've already committed to keeping it, so we might as well just keep it. The Tenacious Underdog is so good because it's never dead. Whenever it dies, you get to play it from your graveyard. Fable of the Mirror Breaker. Okay, this card is really good. I've debated using it in our deck, but just haven't. I don't know. So Anvil goes off. They're going to net 1 damage on us because of the Anvil, and then our Meathooks trade. Please do not have another Voltage Surge. Of course they do, because why not? Why would they not?
Wipe that smug look off your face.
You better wipe that smug look off your face. We can go for Abandoned Mire, and then we can retrieve our Ob Nixilis. So that's always an option. I think what we do is swing in with the Underdog. They might not want to take it, so at least we get rid of some treasure stuff. Okay. Okay, that's fine. Meathook's gonna trade. I don't know. I find Meathook mirrors to be like some of the most annoying stuff in Magic, to be honest with you. I don't know. Just not really my favorite way to play. But we're going to be able to get into Ob Nixilis again, and that's going to be great. So let's go ahead and just end the turn. Yep, discard your cards. Do your thing. Do your thing. A Synthesizer. We're actually not running Synthesizer because I think we're running a little bit too many 3 and 4 drops, and I just don't feel like it's really worth it. Oni-Cult Anvil, so they're going to go digging. They're going to dig for some gold here. And it seems like they get it. They get the gold with the Tenacious Underdog. Oh boy. Still 10 to 19, so we have them in life, but I'm a little bit getting a little bit sketched out here because they have a lot of board presence at this point. So, okay. Swing in here. I am not going to block. Oh, okay. I was gonna let it right through. So let's go for it. Abandon Mire. Let's go ahead and abandon the Mire here. We do get some more Tenacious Underdog stuff. So let's go ahead and grab our Ob Nixilis. Ooh, okay. Here's the thing. We're doing the Ob Nixilis, but do we want to go for Shambling Ghast or do we want to go for Voltage Surge? I think we kind of want the body, right? I think we kind of want the body, and then we kill the Kiki-Jiki later. So let's go for Ob Nixilis, rather. Okay, let's go ahead and pop you off. And, okay. Yep, that's fine. That is fine. Okay.
I don't need respect. Just obedience.
Just obedience. Okay, let's go ahead and pop off Ob Nixilis here.
Oh, I have a job for you. By
Down to 2.
Or carnage.
Or Carnage. So let's throw up the Shambling Ghast. It's looking like we'll probably lose at least one of our Ob Nixilis because we don't have the bodies to protect it, which is really unfortunate. But at least, I mean, we'll still should be able to at least keep one. If they just swing all, that is pretty bad. We need to get into our... We need to get into... what do we need? An Anvil. An Anvil would kind of increase our value. I just hope for no more Voltage Surges. Those are really bad. Voltage Surge on our Ob Nixilis are just really bad. Oh man, okay. Shatter Skulls are also pretty bad, so we lose both of our Ob Nixilis.
This isn't over.
I don't know. I don't know, Ob Nixilis. It might be over. That's it might be over. There. I feel like, man, we're just getting kind of unlucky. And another land to top it off. You can't win them all, folks. You can't win them all. So we're gonna try. We're gonna try. Let's go for Tenacious Underdog. We'll lose the 2 life. We're not worried about our life total here. Swing in. Yeah, I guess we might as well. I mean, I guess we'll keep this back. We'll go. Okay, let's go ahead and swing. We're gonna use the Voltage Surge on the Kiki Jiki at some point. So we're gonna trade draws here. Gonna trade draws. Our Meehooks. I wish I didn't have that Meehook though. That Meehook's gonna be like the death of us. I feel like. Another land. Ah, my gosh. Oh, come on. We need a little bit of help here. Voltage Surge on Kiki Jiki. Let's go ahead and just do this now. Maybe they have like a Deadly Dispute, so we're just gonna have to do this now. We can't have the Kiki Jiki just accruing a value over and over. So let's see here. So they're gonna go ahead and blitz their own Tenacious Underdog. Another Anvil. Oh my gosh, that's unfortunate. I don't think we're gonna be able to come back from that. But dang, we need to get into our Anvil very, very badly. So Underdog, we're gonna have to just take it. No point in blocking. Doesn't really net us any value or anything. So we can just go into our own Underdog, which is nice. But yeah, now they get 2 bodies per turn. 2 bodies and 2 damage up on us every single turn. Come on, baby. We need to get something good here. We have to get something good here, or it's looking very, very bad. Come on, baby. Harvester isn't the worst card. It's not the worst card, not the best, but it could have been worse. Could have been worse. So we can hook for 1. We can hook for 1. I think maybe we just kind of use the hook for 1 and then just pray somehow that they don't have another artifact, but they also have another anvil. We have to get up on this anvil value. The anvil is going to be what kills us. So I don't think we can just Tenacious Underdog our way out of here. I'm going to try and do this for 1. Yeah, let's go ahead and do this for, well, I guess we'll go ahead and attack first. That's free damage, so let's go ahead and try and get our free damage out here, if that's the plan anyway. So that's fine. It is what it is. We got a lot of trades here, and we'll go ahead and deal 1 damage to your face. And we might as well take the treasure token. It's just hard to accrue value over time here. Because of these anvils are going to be able to slowly bleed us away, even though we do have the life total right now. So let's go for the Meathook, and I know this seems like a waste, but we have to get a little bit of, we have to get a little desperate here. It is what it is. We have to. It's unfortunate, but they have us on board presence right now. So we go for Bloodtithe Harvester, and then we can use this blood token to get rid of this mountain. There's no point in doing that right now, though. So we have to pray that 1 of 2 things. They don't have any more artifacts for the anvil, and that yeah. Oh, rough. It's rough. It's a rough life out here, man. It's a rough life out here. Fable of the Mirror Breaker on top of it. I think Fable of the Mirror Breaker would be tolerable, but the blood token, the blood token. $9 to $12. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and bless this blood token. That's unfortunate. We gotta get into an anvil. We gotta get into an anvil or a predator. Yeah, Immersturm Predator would be sick right now. Come on, Predator. I know you're in there. We get our anvil. We get an anvil. We get 2 anvils, but we don't have the blood tokens. Arrgh. Oh gosh. Okay. We're just behind. We're just behind. It's unfortunate. We're just behind. That's all there is to it. We're just gonna have to go for Tenacious Underdog, and then just try and draw into a land. We're just behind. It's just the way the cookie crumbles. Sometimes you can't outplay. You can't outplay your way out. It's just sad. So they're gonna be able to bust their anvil. Yeah. We at least trade the harvesters, I guess. We don't have to worry about their harvester. Yep. All these, that's what I'm saying, all these triggers. Like, it's just like, whenever, like, the triggers go off, like, they just keep trading. It's just like, oh, you just know you're behind, and it's just, like, really sad, so. Meatooks are gonna go off. We do get into a land, but, it's just not gonna be do it, because we're on our end step, so. Oh, man. Oh, man. They're gonna be able to bust out their underdog. We'll play it out. We'll play it out, but I mean, it's just probably over, but unfortunately. So I mean, while I'm getting my butt beat, I would love to be able to put up. I don't know. Hopefully I'll be able to play more matches today where I can actually win. But because that the day was so delayed, I'm not gonna be able to have a whole lot of time to make content, unfortunately. But who knows? We know. I've seen crazier things. I might as well show off my cool little Gengar mug. My cool little Gengar mug, you know. I guess it's kind of spooky enough. It's Rakdos, you know, not really fire, but mono black, I guess. Got red eyes. Got red eyes. Oh, and there's the Ob Nixilis. You know what? We're gonna go ahead. We're gonna go ahead and give you the cheers, and we're gonna get out of here. Good game. Ob Nixilis is a brute.
Call me their
Jordius, I appreciate the little SpongeBob caps there. Let's go. You go first. Well, we go first. Let's go ahead and keep this. Pretty good hand here. We don't see our lovely Ob Nixilis, but we still see our Shambling Ghast, a Harvester, and a Surge. It could be a lot worse. So let's go ahead and keep this. Are we just going against classic mono white and new Capenna? Of all things, you're just gonna play little mono white. That is okay. Well, let's drop our Bloodtithe Harvester. And gosh, do I want to swing in here? Kind of don't, I guess. We'll just go. We'll save it. We'll save our swinging for the mono white annoyance. So that's hey. Is there any mono? I think there is. There's that Bant colored card that can be played as mono white. So maybe that bumps up mono white. It is what it. Hey, I'm not gonna judge. Not gonna judge. Stonebinder's Familiar, okie dokie here. Man, we're getting flooded, a little minorly flooded on land. We don't like a whole lot of land in this deck. I think we can just use Meathook Massacre and just clear the board. Like, we can do that. That is within our range of options here. I think we're gonna do that. I think we're gonna do that. Let's go ahead and just go for one, and then we can clear the Stonebinder's Familiar as well. Want to keep you at bay here. So, yep, let's go ahead and do this. And -1, let's kill the Stonebinder's Familiar. Don't want you getting too big here. And we can swing in for a paltry 2 rather than 3, but that's still okay. Now, we do have a blood token. We're going to need a little bit more firepower into our hand. Brutal Cathar is fine. We can still go for Voltage Surge, so it's not that big of a deal. Epicure, it's fine. It's fine. More blood tokens, so we spit at him. Drop this, and yeah, that's fine. I'm actually debating here. Do we... The Mire is actually kind of okay. I mean, I don't know if we want to keep that long term. We can get back a Predator or an Ob Nixilis. So I think we'll just probably end the turn here. Depending on what they play, we can always get back a Harvester. Paladin class, that's fine. Costs 1 more. I think we can deal with that. That's not that big a deal. Not that big a deal. And we're just going to do this now. So Voltage Surge is going to kill you right now. And we don't even have to sacrifice that. Bang! 2 before the Paladin class comes in. And we get another blood token, which is wonderful. And pass. Let's see what we got going on here. An Epicure. Epicure is just not really that phenomenal right now. I think we're going to use Abandoned Mire and just see what we can get. It's close. We can go for Mire, or we can just start gambling and start ripping off these blood tokens, but I kind of don't want to do that. I think I'd just rather go for Mire. It's close, though. It really is. We can go for Epicure. We can go for Epicure, deal 1, make another blood token, and then just pop off 3. Or we can just dig. Dig initially. I think we're just going to dig. We're just going to dig. It does go nighttime, so if they have a Brutal Cathar this way, too, they don't get to just instantly take something from us. I think that's pretty good. Thalia. Okay. Kind of sucky because it does have first strike, and there's a Brutal Cathar, but it's gonna go daytime now, so that does suck. That does suck. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and pop off the Abandoned Mire. Hopefully we get into an Ob Nixilis this way. We do not. We just get into a Harvester. Better than nothing, I suppose. Better than nothing. So they're gonna take the Harvester, I would assume. So they take our lovely Harvester. Very, very rude. Very rude. Ooh, Dispute. Dispute, dispute, dispute. Disputes are cute. Disputes are cute. Problem is, it's a little bit more expensive with the Thalia now, so it's kind of annoying. I guess we'll just use the Dispute. We've got a lot of blood tokens that we can use, so I'm just going to actually just do it right now. Harvester. Yep, okay, let's go for Harvester. Yep, that's fine. And we will... I don't think we really want to go into Epicure. We can use the blood token for this Epicure later, maybe. Let's do it. Let's just pop off the blood. Let's do it. Let's do it. 11 to 23, doing good. We're on the search for either a Tenacious Underdog or a Ob Nixilis. Why couldn't I think of that? That's the point of the deck here, right? So Paladin class is scary. This is scary, no doubt. So it's gonna get double strike, right? Okay. Do we chump block? I mean, like we're kind of like we can almost do like lethal on the back end, almost, but. Maybe just a one chump block. Let's go and hedge your bets here a little bit. So we do ping them for one as well, and they're tapped out. Hive of the Eye Tyrant. There's our Predator. There's our Predator. We love the Predator. Here's the question. I think we just use the Harvester instead of swinging in. I kind of want to get our other Harvester back, and the one life isn't that big a deal. So let's go ahead and swing in here. Take him down to 9. We'll crack you. Bang. We'll pay the life. I'm not worried about that. Take the action, because we're going to get a Harvester back. Sounds good. Meathook. Predator. Get out our lovely Predator. The Predator is going to be very, very nice here. Let's go ahead and end the turn. And we can always use the Predator and just give it indestructible, because we have protection out. And it's still nighttime. It's still nighttime, so they can't do any shenanigans with Brutal Cathar. I wouldn't swing. I wouldn't swing if I were you. Oh, they're gonna do it. Why? Why? I know you get double strike, but okay. Okie dokie. It's got double strike, but I have indestructible. I have indestructible. Unless they have do they have some other trick that I'm not aware of? Is there some sort of instant speed from New Capenna that I'm not aware of? I genuinely don't know. Okay. And that's gonna okay. Let's go ahead and do that then. And I will block out the Thalia. See if I can click this damage. And we're just gonna sacrifice our Epicure for indestructible. You lose 1 life. Immersturm Predator is going to come in tap. Down to 7, we get rid of a Brutal Cathar, because Brutal Cathar, pretty brutal. And we don't like brutality around these parts. And that's just gonna bounce. Bounce, baby, bounce. Unless I'm missing, yeah, unless I'm missing something. And Meathook Massacre is gonna gain us a little bit of life. Life's good. Life is pretty good here. We also have Hive of the Eye Tyrant, so I think we could probably just go for lethal. There's another Thalia, so I think we still have lethal on board, right? I think we still have lethal. No Ob Nixilis or Tenacious Underdog, which is unfortunate, but at least we're going to get a win here. We can go for Hive of the Eye Tyrant. Is there any lifelink? No, no lifelink or nothing. We can swing in. They have to block this out. And yeah, this is just lethal. This is just lethal right here. So let's swing in here. Predator. Sure. We'll just get rid of the whole graveyard. We'll get rid of the whole graveyard. 5 in the air. This has Menace, and they can't block both. That's good. Game. No Ob Nixilis, but still good. Matar, how are we doing here? This would be such a beautiful hand if we just had one more land. We have to mulligan it. Very tragic. Very tragic. We're going to have to get rid of it. Oh, this hand's looking a little bit better. We don't see our lovely Ob Nixilis, but that's going to be okay. I guess we'll go ahead and get rid of... Realistic... I guess we have to keep the Anvil. I think I'm actually going to get rid of the Shambling Ghast. Yeah. We are on the play, so we can just drop this. I never want to mulligan away our anvils. That is just not what I'm in the business of doing. So this is like, yeah, this is definitely a lot of Rakdos. I have a feeling we're just gonna see so much Rakdos and like even Jund Mardu. But either way, we're just gonna see a lot of black and red because of how crazy Ob Nixilis is. It's absolutely nuts. Now I'm not gonna go crazy and say, you know, oh, it needs to be banned or whatever. I tend to lean on the side of it's probably gonna need to get, you know, rebalanced, at least in alchemy. I am an alchemy guy. If you're new to the channel, welcome to the channel. But a lot of I do standard and alchemy content as well. So I'm gonna drop the Oni-Cult Anvil. I think, man, Underdog is so good. This card is absolutely insane. But we're just gonna drop the Anvil for now. And yeah, it kind of would be nice to get into the blood token to use for like maybe searching for more land. But you know, hitting them 2016, getting a little Anvil action early is pretty cool to me. So let's see. Oh, they are running Jund. So they are running Jund. They do have the Fable of the Mirror Breaker. I want to get this Immersturm Predator out immediately. Hive of the Eye Tyrant is a little unfortunate here. Let's go for Anvil. Let's go for Anvil, and I'm going to double swing. We want to be aggressive here. We want to be aggressive here. We can always just pop this construct with our Anvil, and then we get 2 tokens. So they take it. Okay. Down to 12. This thing can get crazy and start duplicating stuff, so we got to make sure that we can take care of that. But in the meantime, we'll go ahead and take you down to 11 and create 2 little weenies. And end turn. Getting into Immersturm Predator is so good, I'm telling you. Being able to have an indestructible big body up in the air is so good, and they get rid of their eye twitch, and I think that is a mistake. They're probably going to want their eye twitch. So they're going to take away our Harvester. It's okay. Search Hacker Mech, though, kind of interesting. Create a treasure token, okay. If we didn't have the Predator, I would definitely want to block, but I'm actually just going to take it. Yeah, we'll take it. Now, I don't want to give up too much of these treasure tokens, but, you know, it is what it is. Oh, we can't get into our Underdog, so that's unfortunate. Or, our Predator, excuse me. Let's go and slide this back. Yeah, I think we just swing in here. Just swing in here. Got to take it one step at a time, 1 damage at a time. But this is bad, though. We've missed 2 land drops, and that's generally not how you win Magic, but we shall persevere and see if we can, you know, overcome that adversity. Take him down to 19. We'll pop at least 1. Having 2 anvils out is really nice, though. So down to 8, and we're definitely just gonna have to go for the Underdog here. And we can go end turn. So if we can get this Meathook Massacre for 1, we could actually deal some more damage. That'd actually be pretty cool. But the Immersturm Predator, I think, is our win condition right now. Getting the Indestructible out in the air is going to be what, yeah, that's just going to be our win condition. So let's see what they do here. They're going to swing in, make another treasure. Yeah, I think we just take it, right? I mean, we could just block and then use the Anvil, but I want to get more Anvil value on our next turn. I mean, we're gonna do it either way, right? Okay. We gotta be a little bit aggressive here. We're gonna take him down to 7 if all goes well. Not sure what they're doing. A Deadly Dispute. Okay, okay, that's interesting. I guess I don't have to do that now. Okay. Sounds okay. They've got like 1,000,000 treasure tokens here, so I don't know what's going on here. They can do a lot of damage here. I'm actually really nervous. So Meathook for 1. Okay, well, let's go ahead and use our anvils while we can. Yeah, they're gonna get a lot of value back here. So 7. Okay. Now they still have 3 treasure tokens though. That's why I'm a little nervous about these treasure tokens here. And a Harvester. Okay. There's our land. Whew. Okay, we needed that badly. I think that our win condition is Predator. So it's not great because we don't have a whole lot of tokens. What I'm going to do is I'm going to drop the Predator. Or should I swing with the Underdog first? swing with the underdog first because... Wait, no, I can't because they have the Search Hacker mech. So never mind. I'm stupid. I keep forgetting that thing is just totally off my mind here. So let's drop our Immersturm Predator and let's go for Anvil. I'm actually going to blow up one of the Anvils. I know it seems stupid, and we have to create tokens here so that we have food for the Predator. Yeah, in turn. It's never great giving up your Anvil, but again, we just have to get this damage off into the air. I think that is going to be our win condition. Grease Fang. Oh my god, do they have a treasure? They do not have a... No vehicles in the graveyard. Unless the... No way. Oh, that is sick. We'll go ahead and give him a nice. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I can't even hate on it. If they get into another blood token, they can actually kill our Predator. Hopefully they don't have another blood token though, because that'd be able to use the Harvester, and Indestructible doesn't get around the Harvester's, well, toughness to 0, obviously. Okay, it's got haste as well. It's got haste as well. So let's see what you got. Trying to see how can we get into how can we do this? Okay, so another blood token. So they're gonna kill us with the Harvester. Unfortunate. Well, let's at least take out the Chariot. We can at least do that, I suppose. Use this. We'll kill this. Yeah, that sucks. That is really unfortunate. Because they have to. Yeah, they're gonna use this as an. Oh man. We'll go ahead and touch it. It doesn't really matter though. It doesn't really matter though. The Harvester's gonna be able to kill us, and that's gonna be our win condition. That's gonna be our win condition, and they're just gonna take it away. We'll give them a nice. We know what they're doing. Yep. Kill the Predator, and that is going to be probably all she wrote, right? I don't think we can recover now. How do we get out of this? How do we get out of this? I guess we have to just go Meathook Massacre. Let's drop this for red. And we still have the underdogs. So I guess that's going to be our only option here. Go ahead and pay 3. I don't think that they're going to let us go in, right? No. Plus, we have to get our Meathooks down so that they can trade, just so that we can come out even. So let's see what we can do here. They're going to crew the Search Hacker mech. It doesn't matter. But, okay. And using the Anvil, I don't think does anything right now. So, doesn't really matter. Okay. So they're going to deal damage here. I mean, it doesn't... Okay, so they actually do get 1 life ahead because our Meathook doesn't come up yet. Okay. That makes sense. Pretty nifty there. Pretty nifty there. Okay, so after all is said and done, our Meathooks are going to trade about a bazillion times. And we're going to get a 1-1. And we still have our underdog with Blitz from the graveyard. Ugh. I don't know if that's going to be it. I don't know if that's going to be enough to take it, but hopefully we can. Oh, another Chariot. Okay, man, that sucks. Gosh darn it. Okay, another Chariot is going to probably put us out of contention here. This has Menace as well. So this is a cool little brew, though. This is a cool brew from our opponent. 14-11. Epicure. Gonna hit us for 1. Yeah. Okay, at least they're tapped out, though. Maybe we can get something kind of cool here. A Ghast doesn't really resemble cool. Okay, we're just gonna have to use this for the Blitz ability. I know we lose a little bit of life, but we gotta do something here. We gotta at least just play the best we can. I would assume that they use Epicure. They actually don't. They actually take it. That's really surprising. So, okay, that's pretty surprising to me. Let's drop the Shambling Ghast. Use the Anvil. We're gonna have to kill this thing, just so that we can at least replenish it. Down to 6. We do get to draw a card. Do get to draw a card. Do get to draw a card. More Azeka's Chariot. That's what I'm saying. We could have went for Hive of the Eye Tyrant, but they already have an Azeka's Chariot out on the battlefield, so it doesn't really do anything. Oh boy. Okay. Down to 6 though. Another Grease Fang. I mean, they can go for another Izigus Chariot, so. Cool deck though. It's really cool deck. Really cool deck. You gotta give him that. Professor of Symbology. Okay. Learn. What you gonna learn here? So they are going up in card advantage. Like I said, our win condition was definitely the Predator, and it's already gone. We gotta play it out. Maybe they misplay. It's possible. They do have 6 life, and maybe we can get into another Predator. But, I don't know if you can, yeah, it's not looking so good. They've got, about 5,383,000 billion more things on the board than we do. I'm not even worried. I mean, we can kill the Professor this way, so, and then they would be, well, they still have a cat. Oh, gosh darn it. Okay, they still have a cat this way. Maybe we use the Shambling Ghast for the Deadly Dispute to kill the Professor. I don't know. It is what it is. We lost. We lost. It's over. That's going to be a good game. We'll let you finish it out. Oh, man. That's unfortunate. GG's. My friends call me JPO. How are we doing here? New Capenna is live. This day has just been like completely up and down. Hopefully this match is going to stay. It's okay, so we're like what, like 8 hours past original. But okay, so we got the rest. Gonna take away probably our Ob Nixilis. That is unfortunate, but you know, hey, it is what it is. We want this card is going to be so busted. I think it's going to be quite format defining, if I'm being honest with you here. So let's go ahead and drop that. That's fine. We do have the Deadly Dispute. We do have a Voltage Surge. Not going to waste it. That is fine. I actually am running 1 copy of this thing. Professional Facebreaker. Ooh, a pretty interesting card here. It's a one-of. We do have a lot of ways to make treasure tokens, so that's kind of why I'm running it. But let's get into this Tenacious Underdog. This thing is absolutely bonkers. I mean, being able to play it from Blitz from your graveyard is, I mean, just insane. I think this is like a must in any sort of aggro black deck. I mean, at least a 3 of, in my opinion. I mean, you could probably just get away with running 4. Izigus Chariot. Okay, hate Chariot. Chariot is super uber duper annoying. So they're playing Jund. I'm sure they're gonna try and use Izigus Chariot with the Ob Nixilis, which is kind of something I've been thinking about, but I think that you do lose a little bit out of doing that. So let's see how we want to play this out. We can go for Voltage Surge on the Chariot. If they get into Ob Nixilis first, I mean, I hate to say it, that's probably just it. So I think we drop the Harvester here. Let's drop Harvester. Create our little blood token. And then I think I'm going to swing in here. And then if they use the Chariot, we can just pop it off with our little Voltage Surge here. Oh, and they actually just take it. That's actually kind of surprising. Okay. Be that as it may, we still get some damage off, so that's pretty cool. Now, I hope they don't have any Ob Nixilis. If they do, ha! That's going to be just on showcase how busted Ob Nixilis the Adversary really is. Oh boy, we even both have the avatars as well. I mean, this Ob Nixilis is going to be everywhere. I mean, it is. I don't want to sit here and say, oh, it's so crazy, it's so this, and that. But you know, we don't know yet. We don't know. But that's good that they don't get into their own Ob Nixilis. And they're actually just gonna swing with their kitty cats. Okay, that's kind of interesting. Okay. Yeah, obviously I don't want to go bust my Voltage Surge, so they're playing around me pretty well here. And I'm just trying to think here. I mean, can we really realistically race? Is the question. Can we race? Can we race them? Let's swing in down to 14, 15, and we can drop our Professional Facebreaker. We have to keep the Voltage Surge up, obviously. I think we could Dispute, make a treasure token. We have to keep one up for this Voltage Surge. I think we just go for Facebreaker and then keep up the Voltage Surge. And we kind of screwed up here because, man, this is, you can tell. Oh man, the new cards. I hate misplaying on new cards because we could have gotten a free treasure token whenever we deal combat. We get a treasure token. I hate misplaying with new cards. It makes me feel so bad. This pretty little rank that I have going on here is going to shrink very soon, I have a feeling. So Goldspan Dragon's going to come out. We are looking not so great anymore. Okay, so down to attackers. They're going to use the Chariot. Okay, I think we have to kill the Goldspan Dragon. Yeah, we just have to do it. I mean, we just have to do it. So I know they're going to get more treasured, but at least they're almost out of cards in their hand. Almost out of cards in their hand, so... You know, deal 4 damage. They're probably gonna use Chariot to crew it, but I don't see how we get out of here without killing the dragon. So, okay, I would assume they swing with the Chariot. Yep, that's it's not really fine. We did miss out on a treasure token, and wow, it feels so bad. It feels so bad. But okay, another land as well. Ugh. The only positive thing is the Professional Phrasebreaker does have Menace, so that is going to help out. So if we Deadly Dispute here, we could go for Tenacious Underdog with the treasure token that we made, but I don't know if that's really that great. I'm actually just going to swing in here, make them force a decision upon them. We do get 2 treasure tokens, so that I don't think that they're going to do that. So we will get the... Okay, so we're going to lose the Underdog. We can always play that later. Get a treasure token. Okay. So now we can always exile it, and then we can play the card off the top, which is pretty nice. I think we're just going to use Deadly Dispute right now, though. I mean, we kind of have to get a little bit of something else. I want to get into a Predator or something. This should work, though. This should work. I'm going to go for Anvil. That way, when we bust this treasure token... we're going to get an extra 1/1 with this Tenacious Underdog. So... awesome. So if we went for Anvil second, we would have... Okay, so we're going to, like, you know, slowly but surely, hopefully try to mitigate our mistakes. But the problem is this Innkeeper is gaining them life. So Gravekeeper, that is unfortunate. Gravekeeper is going to take away our Underdog. So our opponent definitely knows what's up. I think it's going to be close, whether Jund Ob Nixilis or our Ob Nixilis deck is better. So far, they are easily taking the cake here. Because we're going to have to block this Chariot. Goldhound, yeah, this person knows what's up. Okay, how do we play this out? Are they gonna use the Chariot? They're not gonna use the Chariot, huh? I would be applying pressure to me if I was them. So this is kind of striking me as a little bit odd. We'll keep the Anvil at bay. We want to be able to keep a 1/1 if need be. We get a land, which is an absolute travesty, and I think we just have to swing in with the Underdog. If they use the Chariot, they didn't last time, so they might not feel too good about it. This also has First Strike, that's fine. We'll at least kill their source of life gain. That makes me feel pretty good. Like I said, they didn't use the Chariot the first time, so I feel like it's pretty okay that we do this. So we at least killed both, and yeah, we're just going to go ahead and play this right away because the Graveyard Trespasser is going to do its thing. We do lose the 2 life. You know, we're just trying. We're just trying, and we'll set this down. I guess we have to crank this out. I mean, we're just trying here. We're just trying here. The Underdog's going to die. But at least we get to draw a card. So, okay. And the Graveyard Trespasser is going to take it away. But again, we need to draw something good here. Hive of the Eye Tyrant. We're getting flooded. We're just getting too flooded here. Thinking about maybe scaling back on the land here. Fable of the Mirror Breaker. Top deck for the ages. Unfortunately. Yeah, so now they're going to go for Chariot. And we can't do anything about the Chariot. We can hit the Graveyard Trespasser, which probably is going to be what we have to do. So, yeah, we're going to lose the Facebreaker as well, so not sure how we're supposed to get out of this one. Down to 4 we go. We're going to need a Destiny draw here, and that's not going to be it. Good game. So we're back here at Mana Manor with the post-game wrap, and just gotta say that, unfortunately, I do apologize if this is the first time you've seen me, or if you're just a returning viewer. I lost most of my matches here today. Unfortunately, I don't have enough time today, especially with so much downtime. If you weren't there for the launch, the system was down for like 7 or 8 hours after launch, so I don't have enough time to really crank out more matches and get some wins in. But hopefully this is good enough because the gameplay should just at least entertain you, and you can enjoy my high rank going lower because yeah, we didn't do so well today. So apologies for the losses, but hey, it is what it is. I have to put out this video. It is launch day. We got to get something out. Don't really have the time, but it is what it is. So that is what it is. I had a blast. This new Capenna is here to stay. We have more stuff coming out. Ob Nixilis is obnoxious. It's going to be in pretty much every deck that you see going forward. I do predict it'll probably at least get an alchemy nerf. Maybe it doesn't get like banned in standard like Oko or anything. Is it the new Oko? I don't know. The jury's still out on that. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see how it plays out, and that's all I got for you. So make sure to like, comment, subscribe, tell me how ugly I am down below. Just do something that really helps out the channel, and I appreciate all of you. But until the next episode, I will see you then. Man, out.